one thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way.
Like, even with all these, big things happening, nigga, like, you still mad humble, and you still, like, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that.
Pop Madness week, oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on. We're recording. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
You coming in or what?
Oh yeah, bro. I don't know if you wanted the entrance music.
Yeah, I don't got entrance music for you. Hey, you just see a chair come out of nowhere. Yo,
oh God, he hit him with the chair.
Yo, you said you got coffee like you went somewhere good. Went to 7-Eleven. You got the most ass coffee there is.
Nigga, that's cap.
No, 7-Eleven coffee's trash.
No, it's good.
Garbage.
No, but hear me out though. They got this new machine at the one.
Get on the mic. Nobody can hear you.
Oh, whoops. All right, bet. Can you hear me?
Whoopsie.
He said whoopsie. No, but they got this new machine that's pretty cool. And so, like, when you pour the coffee out, it has this, what the fuck is this shit called? It's like, they say it's like the purest kind of coffee that you can get. So I was pretty impressed by it. It's pretty dope.
Okay.
Tastes good.
Maybe I gotta give 7-Eleven another try.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big coffee guy, so
yeah, me
I need to turn to it.
No, a little cold brew. I should because I'm Colombian, but
yeah,
I don't drink much coffee, man. Just a little cold brew.
Coke.
Oh, yo.
Cold brew.
Cold brew. Okay.
So I got Sebastian, Will Wonder, and Tha Dawg here, man. We're podcasting on what today? Was it Monday?
Monday.
On a Monday.
Monday.
Waldo's here. He's taking some photos. Waldo's sporting his new 44 Lake Effect Car Club hat.
Dope.
Even got pins now. Dang, dog, you ain't hook us up with no merch.
Got some stripes.
You guys need a Nissan
He said
Rogue
place an order.
in the club?
Yeah.
Place an order. I got you.
Let me know.
Hey, that car is hard, though. Yeah, your car is dope as fuck.
I'm going to try to help Tha Dawg. There we go. Now you should be good, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, act like you've done this before.
I know, nigga. Yo, usually when I come, it's just set up.
It's a big setup.
He said y'all lacking.
See, I redirected that shit.
It's ain't my fault, motherfucker.
Fuck all
Like this.
That's how you guys do me. How's everybody doing, man? It's crazy times, man.
Good, man.
Crazy times. Me and Sebastian, we're talking about the whole shit that's going on with the Ukraine right now.
Crazy.
I'm gonna be full disclosure, man. I had a breakdown. Not a breakdown, man. I just had like one of those moments where it was like, oh shit, like the shit's getting real. And it was when Putin was like, yo, we're on nuclear high alert.
Yeah.
And they started shooting at the power plant.
Yeah.
Dog, I literally was like, what? I put scenarios in my head. I was like, what happens if a nuke goes off? How many miles do I have? You know what I mean? Because obviously they're not going to be like, yo, let's go to fucking Draper or Kearns. They're going to be like, downtown Salt Lake City, if anything.
My nigga Dre's trying to outrun that nuke.
Yo, that's wild.
We ate at 5 a.m. every day, nigga. He's like, nigga, I got this.
What's up, everybody?
That's why I got on the treadmill. I got to be prepared.
He's like, nigga, I need to be ready.
But I literally did, man. I was like, okay, well, we have 50. I guess the alert is like 15 minutes before a nuke can actually hit here.
That's it?
Yeah, bro.
They can only let us know 15 minutes before?
Yeah, man. This shit's in the satellites, bro.
Yeah, it's wild, man. They said be thankful you even get the alert, but that shit is crazy. You got 15 minutes.
It would be one of those though where your phone, you get the
Yo, that shit dropped like ESPN.
you're like, oh wait.
All jokes aside, that shit is crazy, but that's how I deal with these situations, man.
He's like, what did LeBron score, man?
Hey, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. He said that shit, my ass puckered a little bit. And then I started laughing because I'm like, fuck.
That shit is wild, bro.
Hey, and when you roll this shit back, nigga, you gonna be able to see me pause for a second. I'm like, oh,
Yo, that shit is crazy. I would think though, if that were to happen, though, it'd be like a bigger city though, like a coastal city at first. San Francisco, LA, New York, something along those lines. But
you would think,
and I think they're gonna be able, like, I mean, I don't get into it too deep, but they're gonna be able to know well before it happens. Like, our government knows a lot of shit that they don't even tell us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Not to go down a rabbit hole of weird shit, but like, I mean, you think about Pearl Harbor. They knew about Pearl Harbor before Pearl Harbor happened.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
My
crazy.
father-in-law puts me on all this shit, and I'm like, wait, what? They knew? Well, they wanted to get into the war. They know. And I don't think Putin, I mean, he's crazy. He's fucking crazy, but I don't think he's not going to send it this way.
He hears this podcast.
Yeah, don't play with
He's
that.
like, yeah, nigga, I'm crazy.
I am crazy.
I'm crazy, nigga.
Yeah, we don't need you to tip that balance. For real.
I don't think you're a bad guy. No, I'm just playing. We gotta put some balance in
clear right here.
Yo, it sounds like he's got a bunker and shit. He said, "My father-in-law put me on."
He got that new house.
Hey, you see his face when you said that? He's like, "How the fuck did he know?"
Said I gotta take his ass out in the parking lot.
It is concerning though, man, because
no, it is.
We have a large Air Force base here, so I would assume that, if you're going after our military, that's a Hill Air Force Base is one of those places.
Yeah.
And I hear that we have nukes in Montana too, which is right there.
Yeah.
And if that shit goes off, I'm worried about like Yellowstone.
Yeah. And that
can a nuke set off Yellowstone?
Yeah, if it puts more pressure and explodes that shit.
Didn't they say like a nuke has, I don't know how many more times power than a volcano? So it's like that shit just.
So you think about that, even if it didn't land in the same fucking vicinity of Yellowstone, but it moved the fucking earth.
Yeah.
It created an earthquake that made that shit explode.
Yeah. It's crazy. That day when all that shit was going down, I started Googling like shit, and I was like, yo, I got to clear this browser. But I started like, yo, how many nukes are there in the world?
Hey, I did
yo, there's like 14,000. Say Russia's got 7,000, got half of them, half of the shit. And I was like, wait, what? And then it showed like kind of what it would do. So it's like a lot of people will like say it dropped, not here. Let's not say this. They just dropped somewhere.
In a location.
In a location, people would right there would melt, like literally just melt away.
When you look at the Hiroshima, the video of that when that bomb dropped, it was like
miles away. Obviously, people will still feel it, get rocked and stuff. And people that are far away, those are the ones that later on could have all this radiation in the body. Within 5-10 years, you're like, oh shit, you got that from that bomb. I was like,
anybody know what the thought was of taking over Chernobyl? Like you can't. There's nothing. You can't do anything with it. It's
land, probably a base,
but it's still fucked up. The radiation there, you can't. Like no one lives there. You know what I mean? I don't know.
The whole thing doesn't make sense because if Putin's whole thing is to take the land of Ukraine, if you fuck up that land, it does, like you're saying, like it doesn't make sense to have it there, to be there.
True.
Yeah, because that shit's crazy, bro. That shit's hella crazy. Just thinking about like even I think I read that China has some type of like ties with Russia right now, and they're real cool and shit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, nigga, that's fucking wild.
It is.
It just makes me wonder, like, I mean, well, not really, because it's like I ain't gonna fucking find the answer, but it just makes me wonder what the fuck's actually going on.
There's a lot. I mean, like Wonder was saying, there's a lot of shit that we don't know. And that's the scary thing.
Yeah, we're just speculating over here. We think we know, and then at the end of the day, we don't know shit about it. But
I don't want to die over no stupid shit.
Yeah,
I know that.
The crazy thing to me, though, I was thinking like all these advances that we have is 2022, and like logistically, the way a country takes over another country, it's still wild to me that it's like the most basic shit. It's like I just run up on you, and little by little, I just start taking your shit.
Bombs and
so it's not like because I was really looking at this like, yo, we got all this shit in the world, and literally all they do is like go to the border, have some tanks, little by little. You see people start shooting them, start playing basically capture the flag on dudes. And then
fucking conquest.
And that's it. I was like, yo, we've done all this shit in the world, and the easiest thing is just run up somebody. All right, that's my shit now.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I'm like, that's wild.
The thing that I'm fucking scared about is the whole Taiwan thing, right? Because we don't want those problems with China.
No.
And Russia at the same time.
Nah.
We don't want that. I don't want that.
I don't want that, nigga. I
don't want
shit.
I just want to do my job, get my paid, have my couple days off a week.
But the thing about that is though is that like a lot of our companies here are overseas, so a lot of these people are being affected because they work with us.
Correct. Yeah.
This shit happens.
Yeah,
and it's. I mean, we're gonna feel it with gas prices. We're feeling it. Fucking. I mean,
already gas has gone up in a lot of places.
Fuck the gas prices, man. Lives are being lost.
Yeah. Because this deals with so many issues. Like obviously the first is like, okay, lives, you're killing people, humanitarian stuff. It also creates a problem for immigration for other countries because now I'm not saying I'm for or against, but now all these people have to leave the country and other countries like, damn, now I got to take them in. Economy problems from everything from gas to jobs to this. It just one man's decision or his group of people could really like alter a whole lot of shit, which is crazy.
The crazy shit to me was seeing like all those people that were like, no, I'm going to stay here and fight.
Yeah.
Like you had like a 70-year-old man showing up with like, what do you have, like 2 T-shirts and some socks?
Some socks, and they gave him like a rifle. He's like, let's get it.
Some woman that lived in Canada went back because she was from the Ukraine. Like my company, we had 40 people in the Ukraine. 28 of them, they got out of there, they left, but the other 12 wanted to stay.
Yeah, I was just telling Dre that too. Over where I'm at, I didn't know that they had 48 people in the Ukraine.
It's crazy.
2 of them already was like, yo, we're going into the military, and the other 46 went to like some other city and just created like barricades so people can't come in, and they're ready to fight if they do come in.
Klitschko brothers went back.
Yeah, they did.
I was like, yo, this shit is wild.
And that just like that shows you, like, I mean, this is fucked up to say, but like real patriotism.
Oh yeah.
For their country. Like there was something that said like, oh, look at the patriots in the Ukraine actually protecting their capital.
Makes you think like you gonna do that here?
Yeah, where y'all at now?
Yeah, exactly.
Makes you think.
Storm the Capitol.
Yeah. Shit, it's different when you got some kids, nigga. You can't just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But what you guys' thoughts there, man? Because these are real things that are happening right now. Real fathers like us, you know, whether if it's a father of 1, you know, like you guys, or a father of 3, like
shit went
like
on
me.
the way too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, do you leave your family to serve your country?
Oh,
because you have to, or do you fight to stay with your family? Or do you put them on that bus to Poland?
Yeah.
For us, it would probably be either Canada or Mexico.
Mm-hmm. That's the hard part, man. I don't know. I'd have to be right in that situation. I don't want to leave my family.
yeah.
Right. But if it's something like this where someone's coming in and trying to just fuck up everything that I had built at home, then maybe, right? Fighting for my kids.
Yeah, I guess
probably my son, right? Probably. I mean, I don't want him to not have a dad, but at the same time, I don't want him to not have a home.
What they're saying though too is like I've been reading a lot of like psychology behind this, like people that you'll have both ways, like survivor's remorse maybe, that you're like, yo, I didn't go fight, and a bunch of people I know did, and they died, and I'm sitting over here chilling like. So that might be hard for you to, and I'm not a dad, so obviously you guys would know this, but maybe have to sit down with your child one day, be like, yo, you got to be brave. But it's like, okay, you didn't go. But I don't think there's no right or wrong, because it's like.
I feel like there's brave and then there's smart.
Correct.
And then you got to be brave enough to make the smart decision.
Correct.
So I feel like.
Because then you go you get killed right away, and you maybe didn't do a difference.
Yeah.
And it's.
Yeah, man, like the dude with the 1 sock and one shirt. Like, does that man have training with the rifle? Or is he going to be worse out there and fucking up shit?
Yeah, that's true. Supposedly what he was saying is that he. I was reading a little bit about him, and he said like he's an older man. He's trying to do it for his grandchildren, and he's like, yo, I don't got much to live, like time wise to live. So he's like, might as well give it up for something. And I'm like, okay, I respect that. At the same time, that can go either or. So you like, I don't even know.
I mean, the other trip is you see a lot of those Russian soldiers getting captured, and the Ukrainian people are like, FaceTiming their parents. They're saying like, well, we don't want to kill you, right? And it's like. There's that
damn, that's
has
another
them,
thing.
Man.
That also makes me think about the Russian soldiers. Also, like I'm like, are these people completely all evil? Are they just following quote unquote orders?
Well, I refuse to think that they're all evil.
Yeah. Because then if they say no, that's also like an act of terrorism towards their own country, and they can get
I love the protests.
Yeah.
There were people protesting and all that. Yeah,
that creates another issue for Russian people, because now regular Russian people like that are like, yo, I'm not down with this.
Yeah,
they're viewed like. Yeah, I don't want to deal with you either. So
I refuse to believe that there's all evil or all good on both sides.
Yeah.
A lot of this shit is propaganda too. Like it's hard to believe what's real, what's not. Yeah. And it's terrifying to think that like, yo, we're in this place in our life right now where this could be real. This could be there could be an attack on our soil. And what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? I think there's gonna be a time where we're gonna have to make that decision of do we stay or do we go or what do we do?
Correct, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it could happen, but when's the last time, right? Pearl Harbor. And like I said,
that wasn't long ago though.
Everything that
in the grand scheme,
I had read, and with my father-in-law telling me, we knew about that. We were trying to get into the war. And so we let that happen. And then that was our key to get into that war. That was our door opening and you know what I mean? They could have stopped it, but
even then, though, we might know about this. We might be planning a plot to fucking take out Russia.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a whole. Listen. I'm not a
historian.
Expert. I need to get my father-in-law in here. He'll talk your fucking ear off.
He's military, right?
His dad was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not him.
He's we won't discuss that.
He's just all about.
He don't want
to
discuss that.
He'll tell you. I mean, hours. He can go on for hours.
I loved it though, man. I love learning about this type of history because I feel like it's important because the shit repeats itself.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean? And it's just scary. It's weird to see that another country is really trying to conquer another country.
Yeah.
in 2022.
Correct. In our times, that's crazy because obviously this has happened
in a more
history.
What would you call it? Like there was that dude who got shit for it, saying in like a more civilized area, right? Like my friend Gabby Okito brand. I'm wearing his sweats right now. When he was back home in the in the DR Congo, I don't remember exactly how it was back then. There was a civil war going on. Someone tried to take over that land, and that's why his parents came here to the U.S. And he's younger than I am.
Yeah,
right? He's in his
it's happened in a
30s.
lot of places. Yeah,
but this is just on a much grander scale, and everybody, because obviously the last guy that was in office was friends with Putin.
correct. So that's why there
For
was
the
no
most
problem
part,
there.
though, like not a lot of people like that guy.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, he's a black belt though
well,
in karate.
Yes.
I don't know. It's something like that.
Like,
I don't know, man.
Have you guys ever?
how the fuck you know that?
You know, just random trivia. Wonder, you just moved into a new place, man.
yeah.
Congratulations,
Thank
my
you.
brother. I think that's dope, man.
Hey,
It's a
my guy-
beautiful
hey.
place too.
Kay came by, dropped his shirt off. Sebastian helped me move. Thank you. Yeah, it's
I heard
nice,
about
man.
it on the pod.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's nice, man. Got a little park right across the street to send my son to play, and
How long you been there now?
December 30th, my birthday. December 30th is actually when we moved in. Yeah.
Any crazy neighbors?
No, everyone's really chill. It's funny because my
Give
son.
it a couple years.
Yeah, my son wasn't
My
used
neighbor's
to.
gonna hear this and be like, fuck him.
My son wasn't used to playing with a lot of kids, right? Like with the pandemic, I didn't have him around a lot of kids, but now we go out to the park all the time. And there's a group of kids that are a little bit older than him that play football, like 10 to 12 years old, and they're over there like at that age where you just every word is like, fuck you, motherfucking piece of shit. Bitch.
dang.
And my son's just like, oh. And then they fight, right? They fight each other, and then they're cool.
That's
and then they
funny.
fight again, but I'm like, hey, that's just what it's going to be when you're that age, bud. Just, you know.
He's like, get with it.
Yeah. He's like, fuck this, dad. Let's go inside.
I'm
this,
like,
they
hey, let's go
violent.
inside. Let's go inside. He's like, fuck you. Okay. No more part time for you, buddy.
My daughter dead ass just said fucking today.
Did she?
I was like, oh shit.
How'd she use it though?
She was like, Daddy, I'm fucking mad. I was like,
well, I mean-
whoa.
She used it right.
The first time my son used it, he dropped his dinosaur.
Oh,
And like I was cooking breakfast, my wife was asleep. It was early on a Saturday. He drops it. Fuck. And I was like, because I know he got it from me.
Yeah, hey, same. I felt bad. I was like,
I'm like, listen, you can't, like, that was the perfect context to use that, but you can't say it.
He's like, you know how to use the word.
Yeah. Wait until your mom's gone.
Yeah, exactly. Don't say it
real.
around grandma, none of them, but, you know, me and you, we're fine.
Have you guys seen the Netflix doc, the Nightmare Neighbor or
Oh no.
The, not neighbor, but roommate.
Roommate?
I watched
yeah.
the first episode, and it was fucking crazy.
Is that the old lady?
The old lady.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you thought she was old.
Dog.
spoiler.
Yeah, what's this about? Tell me
Shit,
about
sorry,
it.
yeah.
Tell me about it.
it's
So, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched this this show on Netflix, it's a roommate.
You said fast forward.
Nightmare roommate.
Nightmare Roommate.
Yeah.
It's a recent Netflix drop, and it's only like 4 episodes. It's super
Yeah,
short.
I've only seen the first one. But
Oh yeah, you got some shit coming.
Yes.
But this is right up your alley too, Mr. Horror. So
horror.
Mr. Horror. Mr. Horror.
A genre of film that story.
Horror, please.
horror. So it's talking about these roommates from fucking hell, right? And this again, spoiler alert. This first episode, I won't ruin it too much. This first episode is following all these missing people, and in like SoCal, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's all leading back to this lady that's fucking in her neighborhood. She's getting accolades and shit like that, and the lady that can fly under the radar, right?
Yeah.
But come to find out, this lady, she was letting people into her house. It's kind of like a hostile situation, and
Fucking crazy.
she was offing these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and she was doing some things with their bodies that you have to watch this show
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
that's-
find out.
That's not my type of shit. But
Like Ted Bundy type shit.
Like, watch this shit to find out. I'm
Type
not gonna
shit.
ruin it.
Yeah. It
sounds wild.
Fuck.
It's
Yeah, it makes me think about that shit, man. The only real roommate I've ever had was my man Felipe, and he was like the best neighbor, but I was our roommate. But I was thinking about that,
Yeah.
like, God, what if? Because you just never know, right?
No, you
Like
never-
one of us here might have killed somebody before.
Everybody stay silent. Ain't nobody defend themselves in this shit. Everybody was like,
it was Waldo.
Everybody grabs their drink. Yep.
Yeah, everybody's good.
The one that's not even talking.
Yeah, Waldo has no way to defend
Waldo's like,
himself.
I got a break.
But it's the truth, man. You never know. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I need to stop watching this shit because I got into this whole true crime podcast, true crime TV shows. And it makes me like never want to leave my house.
Yeah,
Detective Dre,
shit,
nigga.
Dog,
It's scary, man. It's scary.
Oh,
There's
yeah, man. There's some crazy people,
shit.
man.
Have you guys ever had anything like that? Like somebody come in the news where it's like, oh shit, that was what's his name?
Not murdering anybody, but so when I was a kid, my parents had split up, and this realtor was selling our house, right? The house that we all lived in, and he kept bugging me. I was like 8, and he kept saying like, "Hey, do you want to join the Boy Scouts?" And I was like, "Well, what do you guys do?" Because I honestly didn't know. Well, we go camping and all this shit, and he's talking about all of it, and I'm like, I'm really not into that. Like, do you guys play basketball? And he's like, yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah, he goes, well, every now and then, but it's more like, camping, and you learn like outdoor skills. And I'm like, well, I don't know. And he's like, well, talk to your dad. If you're interested, I'd love to have you join our troop. And I told my dad, I ain't doing it. I didn't say shit. But I was, I had zero interest.
He said, they don't play ball over
Well,
there.
about 8 months later, me and my dad, after the house was sold, we're watching just Channel 4 news. And it shows this dude on the TV, and he had molested his troop.
Damn.
And my dad was like, oh my God, I've never been so happy that you didn't like doing outdoor shit in my life. Because like, if I would have said yes, my dad would have been like, oh yeah, go ahead, because he would, let me do what I wanted to do.
And these are people you're supposed to trust.
Exactly.
You're supposed to trust these people.
But I get you. It happens.
Sick.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And so
It's
this dude went to prison for years. I never followed up, but
There's a Girl Scout troop right now making some edible cookies. If you know what I mean.
yeah.
Dipped in all the THC.
Thin mints.
Yo, man.
No, it'd be the Samoas.
But no murder shit. I've never known a murderer. As far as I know, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, don't tell on yourself over here. Yeah. A murderer.
Actually, one time. No.
Yeah, man. I heard
That's just wild. Yeah.
there's gonna be a murder on the basketball court out here. My man Casey, he's gonna whoop
Okay, so-
yo old ass.
You guys is playing?
Well, hold on, Sebas.
Well, I told him I was gonna make it fair though. I got to get the walker out.
Handicap. He's gonna play with one hand.
So this is what happened, Sebastian. I don't know. We haven't talked in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So
Make sure you watch your leg right there.
I had an interest in. At one point, the Lake Talk guys and I said, "Hey, we need to do a 3-on-3 tournament." Remember we talked about
you
that
told me
last
about
year.
that. Yeah.
And then they were like more into it. I just went on their podcast that actually came out today, so shout out to them. And they were like, "Well, let's do it for sure." I said, "All right, perfect." And we recorded this 3 weeks ago, I think, with the Lake Talk guys. And the next day, like Kay puts up a video of him dunking.
I seen that.
Was it at
that's
Rose
Northwest?
Park?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
Northwest?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was an overtime highlight. I was like, oh, look at overtime, man. Nah, it was my man K. The 360 dunks.
And I was like, look at the hair. He's up
Yeah.
there. He's fucking.
He had the Jonathan Taylor Thomas haircut.
Yeah. Full time king. And I was like, okay. And I didn't say anything.
He said, I'll be home for Christmas.
It's about to be a murder, nigga. It's about to be a murder, nigga. Y'all about to know a murderer, nigga.
Waldo, run with the cameras now.
Turn that shit off.
So so I was just like, I didn't even really say anything. Oh, you know what? I said I was just talking a minuscule amount of shit.
Man, come on, you know this.
And then Dre decides, you know what? Let me fucking put my gloves on and stir this up.
Hey, he an instigator for real,
And
though.
he goes, hey, Wonder, Kay said he'd whoop your old ass or something like that. And I was like, what? But if you listen to the Lake Talk episode that came out today, Dre was telling them dudes that you couldn't hoop for shit.
Oh, yeah. He ain't seen me hoop.
Yeah, because Bobby busted his ass. You ain't seen the video?
Nigga, that was one clip. And I was 40 pounds overweight, nigga. My knees felt that shit, nigga. My knees felt walking, nigga. That was the first time I touched the basketball court when we did Last Breath.
That was
In
your
a
last breath.
hot minute, nigga. I was, and that's what I was saying too the whole time. Nigga, I was like, it's funny because I'm actually on my last breath, nigga. I was like, I'm fucking out of shape.
It was the dead of summer too, if I remember right.
It was, nigga.
It's hot.
It was hot. That music video was fucking hot.
the b-ball court at? That one? That's
West Point Park.
okay, that's what.
I thought you were at Centennial.
No.
West Point.
Okay,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was Centennial
Yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah, it was mad hot. It was hot as fuck.
You know who's in that video? Danny.
Oh, he's in that video?
Yeah.
Yep.
He was like, yeah, I was the one doing like this. I was like, no, you weren't.
He used to always have mad hops.
Yeah.
He was like an inch taller than me in high school, and he would be like,
Dunking.
just dunking.
Yeah,
was
hey,
like,
he could
shit.
fucking dunk though. I was tripping.
this
And
day?
he's fast.
To this day, he can still dunk?
And he's fast, nigga. He's fast.
Yeah, he
As
was.
fuck.
He was
so
a track
then-
star.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was a track.
Probably
Yeah, he
track
was a
star.
track star.
Yeah, he's fast, nigga.
He's like, run up.
Yeah. Well, shit, you guys should play.
But
So it's going down.
So we're trying to
Go-
get a 3-on-3 tournament.
Go 3 or 3. Yeah, that's what,
Yeah, we're trying to get a 3-on-3.
You can blame it on
tournament.
Grab
your
any
teammates.
artist you want to grab.
Blame it on your teammates, just in case.
Grab any artist you want to grab.
I'm not grabbing any artists.
If you guys go 5-on-5, let me know.
But you know, 3-on-3 tournament. Lake Talk is trying to facilitate everything. They want to play in it as well, right? They like playing basketball, so we're trying to figure that out for like late spring, early summer.
I like it.
So you got time, K. You can get some running in.
Funeral planning.
Let's do this shit. Make this shit a pay-per-view.
Yo, you gonna bring a walker?
Yeah, if I'm gonna bring the walker, nigga.
Yo, everybody.
If that's
Undertaker
hard, I'll
music.
have the wheelchair.
Undertaker music. Yep.
I might need it afterwards, but prior to, I'm gonna be straight.
Sponsored by Icy Hot.
I'm over there like Shaq.
I need my gold blonde.
Fucking got the icy and the Bengay layer,
Yeah.
nigga. Let's go.
Who would you guys have? A top 3, like a starting lineup, if you will. If you were to
for
pick,
this?
yeah, man. Who have you seen? Maybe it might be your own homies, right? The Wolfpack. Maybe bring the Wolfpack out.
There's a few that could play it.
Yeah,
From
I mean,
your
Sebas
friend.
could play. Sebas.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about Sebas.
In my mind, I'm like Carmelo Anthony, but in reality, I'm
He's
like
the-
a watered down Draymond Green. But it's all good.
How tall
I'ma
are you?
still get it.
How tall are you, Sebastian?
but it's
5'8"?
5'8" on a good day, but
He's the
I got
5'8"
heart, dog.
Colombian Anthony
feel me?
Mason.
Yeah, I got that.
Fucking be kicking people in the nuts.
And he's got a fucking. He put you in the spin cycle.
Yo, I
forget
put you in the
about
blender quick.
it. Yeah. So he's
I wear the highlights, nigga.
I remember Sebas back in the day.
No, like I'm decent. I'm decent enough. But if you're counting on me to win the game, then we got problems.
Well, we're not.
But yeah, like third, fourth
Definitely
man,
not.
maybe fifth man. You got a good 5. I'm the 6. You know, give me some minutes. But
Let's go.
let's go.
So you got Sebastian.
Yeah.
At the 5. At the 4.
I just size 5, Ben Wallace type shit. Bro,
Well, if it's a 3-on-3, he. I mean, what do we have? Like 4 people, maybe 1 sub
yeah, I'm sub.
for a little tournament. He could rock the sub.
Do the coaching on the side.
I mean, I have guys that come on the pod to talk strictly basketball with me, so I'd probably grab 2 of them.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, who you got? Who you snatching
But,
up?
Put whoever you
what's
want
your
on my
game
side.
like?
Here we
Yo, what's your game like though? If you were to say like,
Well, they had me playing all different positions when I was in high school because we didn't have like a lot of bigs, and then nobody could jump.
What school did you go to again?
West.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
The fuck you mean? Nigga, we were state champs a couple years before I was.
Yeah,
before
West
I
was
left.
good at
Oh, wait,
that
but
time.
you're younger. You're younger. My bad.
He said before you got there. Though.
Yeah, just a little
What-
bit before. We had.
But what'd you do while you were there?
Well, no, let me get to it, nigga.
he said represent.
I told you what happened the very first time I met you.
What happened?
My not to make it all morbid and shit, but my cousin, he got murdered, and so the
Oh yeah, and the racist coach.
yeah, the coach didn't fuck with me, nigga. Like he told me, he's like, I don't want to bring that shit around the other people, and I was like, nigga, you acting like this is West Side Story, nigga. Your team ain't gonna get shot up, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, the fuck is you? Yeah, so it's some bullshit. It was completely backwards for how you
Hey,
supposed
did
to
you do
deal
this
with
when
a
you
kid
had
in
that
this situation.
conversation?
What are you talking about, coach?
Nigga, my hair wasn't that long yet.
What in the heck?
Actually, you know what? Nigga, it was. Look it was that long, nigga. Hey, I'll show you. I straightened that
What was the
motherfucker
dude's
one
name
time,
on the
nigga. I had a
Lakers?
straight.
Sasha.
Barachek.
No, not Vucevic. Sasha. What the fuck was his name?
Stojakovic?
No. Sasha. When it was Kobe and he was the only one.
Sasha. Yeah, something.
Maybe it was Vucevic. Yeah, he was doing this.
Something like that. Yeah.
My shit was looking like Karolinko.
Karolinko.
Yeah,
There you go.
Karolinko. Yeah.
boy.
Still the best nickname in the NBA ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AK-47.
Well, I like
Yeah.
PG-13 too, though.
PG-13 is good.
Nah,
It's cool.
AK-47.
I'm not saying it's better. I'm not saying it's better.
I don't have a cool nickname like that. That'd be dope.
When'd you go to West?
Well, yeah, I finished 2014.
2014.
Yeah, I graduated 2013, but I walked through my class.
Yeah, a few years before that, West was good. Even like in like the mid 2000s, like 05, I remember. I went to West for 1 year, then I went to Cottonwood.
All I remember is playing West. Shortly after halftime, all of our freshmen were in. Like we beat the brakes off of West, but they weren't good at that time.
Yeah, bro.
You went to Cypress?
Yeah,
it's a lot of like you wouldn't be surprised, nigga. There's a lot of politics in high school basketball.
Oh,
college
for sure, yeah.
Any sport fucking period. There's hella politics.
Yeah, I had I did 1 year of football, not even a year. I went to one workout.
I love how you said 1 year translated. One workout translated to 1 year of football. I like that.
I actually walked on the field and I was like, I
didn't even touch the field, man. We
just do the workouts.
Yeah, so Conwood
Conwood was it was a stellar program. Like that shit was like people are going into the NFL from that, like going to big colleges. NFL, like it was too much people.
We had homeboy went to the Trojans.
Yeah, USC,
and 2 went to Cal. Like we had Oklahoma State.
Isn't that shit crazy though? Seeing like niggas you went to school with playing in like fucking the NBA or fucking. I have a homie that I went to elementary school with that went to play for Portland. So he played for Portland, then I had another homie that plays for Seattle right now.
That shit is
incredible.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's dope, man, to see somebody that you know doing something really dope. I actually just but my homie on Facebook, JJ Kirkpatrick, we went to middle school together, and this motherfucker is touring as a trumpetist? He plays the trumpet.
We'll go with trumpet.
Player.
Yeah.
Plays the trumpet.
Trumpet player.
We'll just say he plays the trumpet, nigga.
But this motherfucker's been nominated for a Grammy.
Damn, there you go, man.
Yeah, that's
and I'm actually trying to get him to come do all the podcasts. He's gonna be in town May 14th for a band that's coming.
Nice.
Some band I had no idea about, but it's dope to see that shit happen. Like, yo, I know that motherfucker. What like they're doing it.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna get from Will Wonder here soon, man. This motherfucker will be on the Jazz court calling plays.
Hopefully, well, I don't know about calling plays. I'm trying to be like the color commentator.
Yo,
you know what
question.
The what? Hold on, the color?
The color. Oh.
He said, all right, we got too many black guys on the court.
Yo,
my man, don't do that. We need to put some. Don't do that.
Out of here, brother.
Wonder said, I am the culture.
Yo, get that drink out of his hand and shit.
I am hip hop. I had it, motherfucker.
Will Wonder is hip hop. This motherfucker
you are hip hop.
Yeah, man. Don't fucking test his game.
Yo, I saw you post that. So you're gonna be doing something with the Jazz? Well, is it with?
So it's yeah. So Jazz Nation podcast. We just started it. My friend started Jazz Nation News fucking 11 years ago.
To me, it's interesting though, because I'm not gonna say you're a Jazz hater, but you're not a Jazz fan.
That's why I'm there.
Okay, got you.
Because a lot of Jazz fans have very rose-colored glasses, right?
There you go, got you. Got
the blinders on. The opposite end, they're like, fucking sky's falling, we're shit, we need to fire everybody. I feel like there's no in between. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what I'm coming in with, and I mean, as you guys know, I watch basketball. I've loved it my whole life.
Me too.
I have a pretty decent knowledge of the game, and then also teams. So that's why I'm there.
So wait, what exactly are you going to be doing?
What's going on?
My bad. What exactly are you going to be doing?
So I'm a co-host on the podcast. So my boy Daniel started Jazz Nation News right after Darren Williams got traded.
What's his name?
Daniel Tate is his name.
That Facebook page had quite a bit of people though.
Yeah,
back then.
I don't know
what it is now.
I don't know what Facebook has now because I'm not on Facebook.
Me neither.
Instagram has 58,000 followers, and Twitter it's like 18,000.
That's hella dope.
So we did like a little trailer episode, or he called it a pilot, just to you know how it is with podcasts. Try to make sure everything's straight with Spotify, Apple, and then we launched our first actual episode today. The plan is Mondays, an episode is going to come out and essentially cover what happened the week prior. Mm-hmm. We're going to record those on Sundays, talk about news in the NBA, talk about the Jazz last week, and then what they have coming up next week, teams they're playing.
I'm feeling that.
And then once a week, interview somebody that has something to do with the Jazz, whether it be a player, a former employee, an employee now. There are hurdles in getting actual employees because they have to get permission, right? And they can only say certain things, especially if they're like really ingrained in the team. Yeah. Not necessarily like a marketing person but like a coach or a trainer.
Shit
like that. So we're trying to figure our way around that. But he has connections with all of them because he's been doing it for so long. So.
I think those are stories I want to hear.
Yeah,
Me too.
I want to hear about the production.
Yeah,
because whenever you go to any of these events, like when I was at Valentine's Jam, like it's a whole production. Like these guys, they hitting the pyrotechnics at the right time. They're hitting the screen at the right time and what's being said. And that's something that I would be interested in, is like the team that makes the jazz the jazz.
I'm still mad I didn't go to that shit. I'm so...
concert?
Yeah, I wish I would have went, bro.
That was an incredible show. Like, all the young heads are like, I need to bring all these old dudes out. But dog, like, you gotta. One thing that I've realized, and not to like switch topics, I still want to talk about that.
It's your show.
Is I want it's our show. Losing Kobe made me realize I gotta respect
Appreciate
greatness.
what you have.
Oh yeah.
While we have it, right?
Yeah.
That's why I will never shit on Steph Curry or LeBron James no more, or any of these guys.
I feel the same way, bro.
Yeah.
And so when the first hip hop song I ever learned was White Lines. Now the guys that actually do that song are in my city.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm being there regardless if I'm involved or not. And for me to rap bar for bar with them on stage, it gives me chills, bro. Like, it's incredible. What was the first hip hop song you ever learned?
911's a joke. Public Enemy.
Now, what if Chuck D was here?
Oh fuck, forget about it. I met Keith Shockley from the Bomb Squad. Excuse me. Bomb Squad was the one who did all the production for Fear of a Black Planet, America's Most Wanted for Cube.
Yep.
I'm DJing one night at Hookah, and me and Sean, and this girl hit Sean up, hey, can I bring Keith Shockley? And I'm like, bro, there's no fucking way it's the Keith Shockley, but she can bring a Keith Shockley. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? We get paid off of people coming in off our list. Of course she can. He walked in, and I was like,
I love
what in the fuck? So I went into a Public Enemy, Welcome to the Terror Dome. I went back and forth that. Cube's America's Most Wanted. And then after, when me and Sean switched, I went and told him, I said, you have no idea the influence you had on me as a 6-year-old fucking kid that lived in Magna, Utah, that had fucking steps in his hair, a white 6-year-old kid in Magna, Utah, that listened to this album continuously. That sound, that Fear of a Black Planet sound, I still don't hear it. I've never heard it anywhere else.
See, I told y'all Will Wonder was the culture.
Sorry. Yeah, he knows.
What was your first hip hop song?
Dang.
Got to put a marker on his head to get them steps back.
Yo, that's the
I'll
bet.
do that at the fucking tournament. Watch me.
I was gonna say that's the bet.
They'll be fucking.
Yo, if you lose, he gets to put steps on your head.
Yeah.
Whoever loses gets
That's
steps.
just funny. That's just funny.
No, I want you to rock the Jonathan Taylor Thomas wig if you lose.
We'll get the glue and everything.
Oh, fuck. Let's go.
Album release party. Hey.
Motherfuckers. What's up, motherfuckers?
Yeah, my white tee. Hold on,
Truly
motherfucker.
dedicated to this hair.
Nigga, I'm truly dedicated to maintaining this shit.
I told you one day I'm going to Vegas. Yo.
Oh, shit.
So what's up, Sebastian? What was that first hip hop song you learned?
You know what's crazy about it? This hip hop song actually has Boyz II Men in it. Like, they're the ones singing the hook, but it's
say Hey Lover?
It's Hey Lover by LL Cool J.
Oh, really?
And it's funny that when I texted
You're
you,
so fucking Queens. This
he said, okay, L, because I was like, yo, you doing it well when I texted you. But that's the first one. I must have been like,
Tell me you didn't write
6,
some of that shit
7
to
years
a
old.
girl, right? You wrote some of that verse to a female.
It's funny that I'm 7, 8 years old and I'm like
thinking that way.
thinking that way.
Hey,
It's like I'm just like
Mason.
I've like all types of rap, but the ones that are for the ladies, especially,
Yeah.
like I've always been like, yeah, I like that shit. So
Mace
cool,
on the
cool.
Only You remix. I
Oh.
wrote damn near that whole verse to a girl in 6th grade.
Let's go.
There you go. It's all me, baby. The
all
culture.
me.
And he signed it the culture.
She's illiterate. What does it say?
Couture.
Will the culture wonder.
Yo, that shit's funny. The culture one.
Fucking read, nigga. She's like, what does it say?
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of shit
Give it to
here.
your older sister.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Will. Let's go.
What about you, Kay?
Oh,
First
shit.
hip hop song.
First hip hop song.
Nickelback don't count.
He said Nickelback.
Hey, I fuck with Nickelback.
Yeah,
tough,
yeah.
though. But
Limp Bizkit, some shit. I like that shit too.
no, I like that shit too. Damn, the first rap song that I ever learned was by Luda. It was Blueberry Yum Yum.
Oh, okay.
That was the first. I don't remember that shit now, but that was the first song I ever learned. But the first rap song that I ever like fully like listened to, there was 2 in the same day. It was Jeezy and it was Sugar Free.
Nice. Sugar Free. That's some other shit right there too.
Yeah.
What's the Sugar Free line?
Should make me get
on
feel
down,
pimpin'.
down, down from Quick, where he's like, bitch, stay there. I'll throw you up in the air. It's like, it's the most pimping shit in the world, but you're like, why you didn't say that to somebody, did you?
Yeah, he's dope, nigga.
Yeah.
Sugar Free is dope as fuck. My favorite thing about him is those videos where he's beating the pencil and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And when it was him and Snoop, or when he was I think he was in his house and he was doing it too. Like, that shit was like, in school, nigga, I was fucking beating the fuck out of my tables,
Yeah, I
nigga.
think everybody
just trying to
said,
do
yeah,
that.
I used to do that too. I was no good, but I was like, this is
It was a grinding beat for me.
Yeah, exactly. Junior year.
Yeah.
That shit's hard.
A lot of people don't realize how dope Pharrell was. Is
yeah.
he's like incredible.
It is crazy to think that he, like, I didn't even know that he was bigger than Kanye first. I had no fucking clue. When I was watching that documentary, I was like, nigga, there's no way. But I appreciate him more for appreciating Kanye more than anybody else did. Like, that shit was dope. And I'm happy that he got the tribute that he did. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody remembers, like, the people that, you know, really showed them the most, like, love and shit. But he really, like, showed that Pharrell was, like, showing them hella love out the gate.
Absolutely.
The
So that was
Neptunes
cool.
had a sound that was just like nothing like
Ever.
Nori Super Thug. I mean, even before that, the shit that they were working on, like I thought at one point they had ghost produced Rex and Effects Rump Shaker, but they didn't. They just worked on it. But that's 91.
I wasn't saying
All the
92.
way
crazy.
Zoom,
Zoom, zoom. Yep.
boom. And then
SWV.
yeah, exactly.
I didn't know that was Pharrell. SSWWUV.
Yeah.
I lost my mind. Like, I get chills just thinking that's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Like
96 to 2002, like
Yeah, nigga, your skin is sticking up, nigga. It's crazy. I went and looked because he says this shit every night. I've heard this nigga say my skin is sticking up, so I'm like, let me see if this nigga's skin is really sticking up. Bro, nigga, the dots everywhere, nigga. But no, I really do hope that we see some more shit from Pharrell. I really do, especially after this doc. I'm hoping to see a lot of shit from him.
I think him and Push are gonna be doing some shit.
Yeah.
That Diet Coke shit. Oh my god,
That shit was dope.
ugh.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good, nigga.
Yeah, I've been working on it. All right. If I ever get that interview, you know,
he's like, I already got this part of the drop. Just do the rest.
I think that I think Push drops this year.
Yep.
I think Drake drops right after him, and then we get a Donda 2. I think he has
finished
to.
Donda 2.
The
Like to
finish
say the
Donda 2.
finish down to
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, I'm waiting for Kendrick. It's happening. It just needs to happen soon.
So what do we expect? I mean, he said this is the last TDE album.
Correct.
Yeah.
So what are we expecting? Are we expecting to know what's going on with TDE? Do you think there's turmoil in TDE?
No.
Or do you think it's just him moving on?
From what Top said, he's like, the plan was never for Kendrick to always be on TDE. It was for him to grow his own thing. So I think, you know, this kind of ends the contract. And he's obviously always still going to fuck with TDE.
Yeah.
All the artists on there, but I just can't wait. Kendrick's my favorite, and it like, he's one of the few where, I mean, when did Damn come out? 2018?
I was going to say 16.
2015, nigga, I think, or
I thought it was
2016.
16.
16, 17, that's what I thought, but
I thought Damn was 18 and
I
Pimp
wanna
a
know
Butterfly
now.
was
Let's find
16.
Oh, damn. K, you were texting me?
This nigga.
My bad.
But think about it. 4 years ago, that's the last time this dude put out an album, and he'll every now and then he'll drop a verse. He dropped Family Ties and just fucked everything up last year.
April 14th, 2017.
17.
Damn.
Hella off.
I was close.
No, me, I was off by a lot, nigga.
But
I wasn't a fan of that song
Family Ties.
at first. Yeah, it took like for me, I had to like listen to it over and
Couple
over and
times,
over.
yeah.
Yeah,
I loved Kendrick's verse. Keem grew on me once I actually figured out who he was as an artist, because he damn near produced that whole album.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn, he's on his cold
he's
shit, huh?
versatile. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were like, I don't like the auto-tune or like the, but he's just, that's like the younger crowd. He's just appealing to him. You know,
I love how he switched up his voice when he was like, "Hey, my brother," or however he did that shit. I was like, "That's actually fucking dope." I like that.
I think that's where old heads need to get over this shit, man. Like, we have to grow. We have to embrace the new sounds because, I mean, you're going to get whatever you want. If you are fucking backpack, boom, bap, fucking hip hop, there's something here for you in 2022. But at the same time, like, check out some of these younger dudes, right? Yeah. Check them out because if you didn't be open-minded, you probably wouldn't have fucked with that song.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, artists like 4-2 Doug, like Moneybagg Yo, like there's always shit that I can find that I like. I might not listen to a whole album.
Correct, yeah.
But I'm always going to find things I like. I'm trying to think of like an album that came out that I just didn't fuck with. Like, you used to be on the Lil Pump train and I wasn't about that.
You know, I was trolling the shit out of motherfuckers.
Hey,
He was
real
the king
talk.
troll with that shit.
Hey, real shit though. Lil Pump is cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anything's wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? I think that I feel like there's a time and place for all that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Whatever can get it. So like I go back to when I was young, and Fear of a Black Planet, again, sonically it sounded like nothing ever that I haven't heard since. But what got me into it, 911's a joke, Flavor Flav, right? He's more of the cartoonish version, and then you have Chuck. And then, like, you know, I'd get into like Fresh Prince, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, like whatever gets you into it. Not to say that they aren't hip hop, because they 1000% are. I'm all for it, but like I really the hard thing I have with kids now is like they just stay in their lane and don't fuck with anything else. Like, I'm fucking 36 years old and I should not be listening to some of the shit I listen to.
Say names. Say names.
No. But the shit I'm listening to.
I'm being Dre.
Say names. Oh yeah.
Say names.
Instigator Dre. Yeah, weird. But,
Dre's the instigator.
I don't instigate shit. What are you talking about?
Oh shit!
He knocked on my door after you were talking that shit.
Yeah, nigga, I showed up. I showed up the next day, nigga. After you said that shit,
bro, it's a joke.
I had the ball, nigga. I was standing right there with the shag, nigga.
With the shag.
The real question, Wonder, are you wearing a headband?
No, I've never wore a headband. I'm like Kevin Garnett's one of my favorite players, right? I have all these. I remember all these images of him on the block, right? Free throws are being shot, and he's just fucking. That's what I need. I'll look at Kay like, Kay, I'm gonna fucking.
Nigga, if you show up with a headband, I'm going home.
He'll be out here. He'll be out his Alex Caruso shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm at the car, nigga, like. Yeah, I'm
Never
going
mind,
home.
I'm gonna head out.
Oh yeah, he really from Magna, nigga.
Now, did I wear a headband in 9th grade? Because my boy Rob did too. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I got lightheaded, nigga. Oh shit! Hey, you want to know who would be a really fucking dope collab?
Who?
Lauryn Hill, Kendrick, and Cordae.
Okay.
I feel like that'd be the craziest fucking collab ever.
Is Lauryn Hill singing or rapping or both? Okay.
Both. Yeah, both.
I think 100%. Lauryn Hill washes both of them.
Oh hell yeah, nigga! She fucked up Nas on Nobody on King Disease too.
Yeah,
That's
she shit. Too. Yeah,
I love King Disease.
Definitely better than the first one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
That was a hard album.
I love Lauryn, but I'm so like, damn, just give us more. And she doesn't have to.
No, she don't got to.
Damn, like she pops up every now and then.
I wish she gave us more, maybe in other ways. Right? Tell us some Fuji stories.
Oh, that'd be
You
great.
never see her.
Yeah.
You never see her, and the only stories that I hear are always negative. Mm-hmm. But they always come from somebody else.
Yeah.
I never
she
hear.
shows up late.
That's probably why she doesn't talk about the shit.
True, yeah.
Because it probably fucks with her piece to even bring it up. Probably reopen shit. I don't know. But I feel that.
I know that Talib said that we're getting a new Black Star album.
Dope.
He said that ever since the documentary, the Genius documentary came out, well, Ye fucking, or I guess it was the Drink Champs interview where Ye fucking shitted on Talib.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
After you seen what Talib and Mos Def did for him in that documentary, right? Talib came out and spilled the beans. He's like, yo, we got a new album coming.
That's dope.
Enough with the fuck shit.
You think they're going to talk some shit?
Oh, man, Talib's going to go off.
Yeah, he's nice, dog.
I don't know if Mos Def does. I think Mos Def is very zen and very much But then again, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I hope it brings all them niggas back.
Me too.
Most was always
I want hip hop
one of
to
my
be
favorite.
good again, nigga. That's what I want. I want that.
GLC, Rhyme Fest, Consequence, bring them all back.
Yeah, bring everybody back. I want everybody to come back.
I was so nostalgic watching that fucking the
Super
first
Bowl?
The first 2 episodes of the Kanye.
Yeah, the
doc.
Kanye was good, man.
Because that was my senior year of high school. College Dropout came out, and I listened to that. Like we've talked about this before. I was Rockefeller to the. I could have fucking signed a contract right then.
Yep.
If there was any need for a white kid that didn't rap, but like I knew a lot of it, but I didn't know everything. And watching it, I was like, "Fuck! I love this song. I love this." Like even when he had when he was doing All Falls Down, and originally. After they did that recording, then Lauryn Hill did it, and they didn't clear the sample for Lauryn, not sample, but she sang that.
Yeah.
She couldn't, they didn't clear it. So then they get Selena Johnson to do it. And I was like, I remember sitting in my room after the state tournament, losing in the state tournament, because I was nice, K. And being like, I fucking love this album. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I played that whole year.
That album's so good, though.
Oh yeah.
Like after I saw the first episode, I played that whole album. I was like, shit, I gotta listen to this.
It's incredible, man.
So good.
I'm gonna keep it real. I turned the documentary off on the 3rd episode about 25 minutes in. I was like, I already seen this shit. I don't want to fucking go through it again, because that guy, Kanye, was a fucking. There was Jay-Z, then there was Kanye, and that was like the pinnacle for me in hip hop. And I was like, I don't want to relive that shit. Like I can't even fuck with this. Like Donda was okay, right? But like
you didn't like it?
No, it was.
I liked
this
it.
is the thing about
I like Donda.
This is the thing about Donda is it's like, what is it? 28, 30 songs.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not a fan of big playlists either, though.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
I wish he would have just had because there were some great songs, in my opinion, but then the other ones that were trash, and I feel like that's been his shit. I mean, Jesus is King. I thought sounded really nice, but I wasn't into it, right? Like I'm not into that.
Yeah.
The album before that, Ye, I was like, what is this? Like he's going through a lot of shit in his life the past 10 years. I hated Ye. And then what was before that? Pablo?
Yeah. No. Pablo was before.
Yeah.
Before,
yeah. Pablo. I liked Pablo, but that was another one where there was like 6 or 7 songs where it's like, why did you even put this on there? It just didn't feel good. So it was like Watch the Throne and Prior I loved. Then after that, it's kind of like, I guess my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came after Throne.
And that album was hard.
Oh my god,
that album was incredible.
That's in my top 10, and he shit on it in a recent interview. He's like, that's not even. Not even a good album.
It's because he's not there.
Yeah,
he's not there. He's a different Ye.
And that's why I turned that shit off. I'm gonna grab another Vizzy. But
I was unpopular belief, right? Like Ye was one of my favorites.
Oh nigga, he's still.
I love Ye.
Man, he's nice.
I loved the Ye album.
Yeah, nigga, you talked to two of my top 5s.
Who?
Cube and Corday.
Oh yeah, let's.
That's dope,
You know
man.
what?
Nigga,
Just
I'm not
fucking
playing
hold
about
on.
You, dog.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I need
for real.
everybody
I hit you up and I was like,
I
for
remember.
real, nigga.
I remember
Yeah,
Dre fucking. Let's go back to dogemout.com and the MC freestyle battles where my guy Steady Rock ripped into that one dude. He said he looked like Youngberg's gay cousin. You can't say that now, but it was a solid line. Steady won.
He's like, you can't say that. Fuck.
But I remember Dre doing that, and Dre, you might get goosebumps from me saying this, Dre. You're an inspiration to me, to a lot of people, because you never fucking stop. And
Facts.
I mean, and you're not going to, right? Cube and Corday aren't the end of what you're doing.
Not at all.
It's just like, wow, like I remember being in that little shit U92 studio before they moved to the new place with you when they were doing those freestyle battles, and there was DJ Deo.
We were in a closet,
and
literally.
Booker. And it was a fucking, and I'm sitting there with my, I don't remember what the camera was called. It was one of them. I thought it was the coolest shit in the world. I'm recording everything.
Yeah.
That shit
Steady
they filmed
doing the
Vince with.
freestyle. Because I'm old, K. And
I'm old.
That shit they filmed Vince Carter with.
Yo, like Shaq. Hey, this was Steady like 100 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more.
Heavier. Yeah. Steady was a.
And he had his Timbs on.
Yeah. He don't wear the Timbs too often anymore. Every now and then he breaks them out in the winter. But you've come a long way, and I know you got a lot more to do. But thank you for giving people motivation to keep going and always showing love to the people that are doing good shit.
Big facts.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That means a lot, man.
Thank you. Cheers, you bitch.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah, nigga. I don't got nothing in this cup no more,
take
nigga.
water.
Just water.
Waldo, my brother.
Nah, man, that's crazy, man. I don't really. I just keep going, man. I'm like an aardvark, man. I keep my nose to the ground and just keep going. And some of these new artists, they don't know that. They don't know a lot of the history and shit. And I look at guys like you where you transitioned, right? You're like, man, I have an itch. I need to scratch. Let's start this podcast.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, it's about fucking time, Will, right? As soon as you told me, I was like, Wonder, it's about fucking time. Because I remember, man, there's like times in fucking this whole shit. Kay was in 3rd grade drinking chocolate milk.
He was watching Jonathan Taylor Thomas being like, I want to be like that guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I want to be on Tool Time.
Fuck these niggas, man.
Well, we're having these conversations, man, and there's not a lot of people that I could say like was consistent throughout the whole thing, whether it's a storms through bad shit, through good shit, cut off relationships, brought new relationships. Like there's a lot of things like that happen, and I feel like that's where, if I could tell anybody in this generation, the friends that you have now, the partners that you have now, the rap groups that you have now, they're not going to be here. In my experience, they're not going to be here in the next 4 or 5 years.
Correct.
Nigga, look at all the major groups, nigga. They all break up, nigga.
Not Boys to Men.
Respectfully.
Well,
Not Boys to Men.
Nigga, what you mean?
Nah, they still have the deep voice, nigga. Hey, babe.
Hey, we're
It's
one
been
of
a
them.
Tuesday night.
He's the one that
Oh,
passed.
no,
wait, no.
the deep voice
Oh,
one.
did he pass
dipped
away?
for a
He's the
while.
one that passed
Yeah,
away,
shit.
right?
My bad.
Wait, am I thinking about the Temptations, nigga?
Oh, snap.
Yo, I
Ruffin looking
might be
awesome.
thinking
That's
about the
two
Temptations.
totally different
nigga.
generations.
Yeah. Well, I know, but I'm trying to think of which one I saw. It was somebody who was like fucking a problem in the group.
Hey, where were you at in
They're all-
2005?
And my dad's nuts? No, I'm just playing, nigga. I don't know.
2005.
Yeah. How old were you in 05?
He graduated in 14, so
Yeah.
what?
Oh,
7
okay.
years old. He was like 7 years old.
So what is that? That's 5th grade? 6th
No.
grade?
Sounds right. 5th grade?
6th grade, 5th grade, something like that?
Oh, wait. 2006 was...
hell of a year.
It was a great year. Like it.
Yeah, it was.
Fuck, I don't even know.
Yeah, you're in elementary. Like you're probably
Yeah,
like,
I'm pretty sure I was in elementary.
because we're like juniors at that time.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I was graduated by 05.
That's wild.
Congrats.
Yeah.
He said, fuck it.
I was out there in the 89 Lincoln Burgundy, baby. With the system.
I'm telling the culture, I'm telling you.
It was a beautiful, I miss that every day. It was a beautiful fucking car.
Damn, bruh.
But yeah, man, it's been nice, man. I don't know what the future holds. All I know is that like I'm gonna keep going regardless.
Keep doing it, man.
You know what I mean? Like, and I humbly, one thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way. And
That's the thing. You've never changed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's
From
one
the
thing
moment I
admire.
met you, dog.
I never
The most.
changed.
Hey, that's a good ass song too. But
Never.
that's the one thing that I do like the most about you, bro, is like even with all these, big things happening, nigga, like you still mad humble and you still like, nigga, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that easily, and niggas, I mean, they would still respect you for that reason, you know what I'm saying? But it's just dope to see that you still like are like you still the same nigga that you was when I first seen you doing what you were doing, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, even when Sammy Vegas was talking about you, like that, you were literally exactly what he's talking about to this day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, like, things have changed and you've done a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? But that good person, the person that, has good rapport with people, that has good, vibes, you're still the same nigga. Like, that's the one thing that I do admire. And it helps me with, with all the shit that I've been accomplishing. Like, it helps me having, someone like you to look over and see, like, Dre's still, real cool. Rockalypse is still real cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Angela is still real cool. Like, it's important, especially, with everything I've been doing, to, like, look over and see, like, someone else is, like, someone that's doing shit has a pure heart. You feel me? It's important.
That's hard to find.
We have to, like, because the moment you switch up, man, I'm telling you, that's the moment your life is going to change. And it might not change for the better.
Thanks.
I feel like all of us, the hard work that we put in, we're gonna get opportunities. You know what I mean? I feel like this new endeavor that Will's about to be on, that's something we need to get behind 100%.
Yeah.
Last time you were here, Will, I don't know if you remember, right? But I told you exactly what was going on. It's just fucking weird the way this whole thing is working out. I'm like, I called that shit months ago.
Yeah. Last summer. It was last summer.
Yeah.
I was here. Yeah.
And it's just about like, man, keeping your head down, inspiring people, motivating people, and just like showing love to the people that you really care and you want to show support for. Mm-hmm. It's not hard, man. I feel like some people want to make it more difficult because it's not them, or maybe it's not their time. And I stress to people that it will be your time as long as you're keeping your head down and you're working and you're not being an asshole. Yeah. Because it proves itself, because everybody that I've been around has had their moment, and they've continued to have their moments, and they're going to, it's going to keep going. It's just about fucking being a good person.
Yeah. Being a good person and staying consistent in what you want to do. You never know who's listening to you, who sees you somewhere. You just never know. So you always have to keep it, be true to you, and stay consistent in what the fuck you're doing.
That's one thing that Jello taught me, man, when we were DJing, is like when there was 5 people in the crowd and I was like not feeling it. Because it's hard when you're a DJ and you have a fucking nobody in the crowd. Who are you DJing for, right? How do you get the rhythm? How do you get going? But Jello always told me, he was like, man, you don't know who's out there in that crowd. You don't know who, whether if there's somebody at the bar, somebody in the toilet, whatever. Perform as if the world is watching. And that's
that way when they are, you're ready.
Correct.
It's nothing.
That's what creates that consistency right there. So,
dog, when I got told that I was in a DJ at the Delta Vivint Arena,
whatever the fuck it's called.
I still call it Energy Solutions, nigga. You good?
Yeah. 3rd grade.
Delta OG
Delta Center.
I was gonna say something. I was like, I ain't got nothing good, nigga. You right?
we get
Shut
it.
up, nigga.
But when I got told that, I was like, holy shit! Like, this is the biggest arena with the. I mean, Game 7, Jordan hit us. Flu game. Like, come on, like. I was joking, kind of sidebar. I was joking with my homeboy Scotty P, man. Scotty Spittin', he just dropped the new album P800 that just dropped. Shout out to him. But I was telling him, I was like, he had a bar in his raps. He was talking about how Utah Jazz fans still call it a push. And I was like, dog, it was a push, man.
Yeah, but you gotta let that.
Can't do nothing about it now, nigga.
But I was like, hey, we should do the remix. It's pushing B.
Pushing B.
Pushing B instead of pushing.
I'm pushing B.
Yeah. But yeah, man. And when I got called up to do that, I was like, wow, like. I wasn't nervous or anything, but it was just like, wow. Like, I took a moment. I was just looking at the crowd, and I was just looking up in the Raptors, and I see Karl Malone's number up there, and I see John Stockton up there, and I'm just like, wow, Western Conference final champions. I'm like, wow, like, this is crazy. And that's something that, like, I've done it. You know what I mean? Like, I can say I've done that shit, and I feel like that's where we need to keep inspiring to do these things, man, because it's achievable. Like, I'm just some fucking snot-nosed kid from fucking Salt Lake, and I had the opportunity. Yeah. But at the same time, it took me damn near 15, 20 years to get that recognition.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I've reached out to people and been like, yo, I want to help you with this. And they've left me on red, or they've, kind of laughed in my face. Kind of going back to that whole podcast thing. Like, people laughed in my face. You know what I mean? When it was the radio, people laughed in my face because I was still in high school. You know what I mean? But I never disrespected anybody. I kept my nose down, and I just fucking kept grinding, kept working, not worrying about what the next man's doing. And I feel like that's the biggest lesson that we can teach, like, today's artists, today's entrepreneurs, is that, like, your time will come. Just keep going where you're going. And as long as you stay true to yourself and not bend and not fold, you'll be fine.
And I want to double down on what you said too, because like after the Truly Dedicated show, nigga, I was in a dark headspace, nigga. There was a lot of shit that made me fucking mad, and I appreciate you for helping me clear my head, nigga, and realize that my attention was on the wrong shit. And what you said is not only how you are, but it's the way you help other people. You encourage us to be this way, and I see more shit happening in my life from that mentality. So I appreciate you sincerely. Like it goes beyond just like thank you. Like that shit really does help with my life, my marriage, nigga. Like I don't take that shit home with me or with my kids. So like sincerely, I appreciate you, bro.
Of course, bro.
Yeah, you deserve you deserve a lot of credit, nigga. You really.
I'm not looking for credit at all, but
I know, but you know,
all I want, to be honest with you, all I want is that, like, if Wonder has somebody that is maybe needing some guidance, Wonder speak up and be like, yo, like this is how we should look at this thing. Or if Sebastian, you have a guy that you're like, man, like, dog, like, nah, things could be worse. Let's look at the positive. You know what I mean? Like that's what we should be doing. Let's focus on what we can do and what we can accomplish
with our own lives.
Correct. Yeah.
Instead of not. You know what I mean? Sorry for the noise. Like the people below, man, they're just fucking rocking out.
Whatever. I'm about to vibe out, nigga.
It's a party.
So you lucky ain't no Hennessy in this motherfucker.
On a Monday.
Guys, I brought this game and I wanted to see if you guys wanted to play it.
Oh,
what is it?
It's a shocking game.
Go ahead. No, I have a question for you.
Oh hell no, nigga, I'm straight.
I got my
For
pacemaker.
your,
I got a
so-
heart murmur, nigga. I said I got my pacemaker. You got a heart murmur.
So
I don't fuck with that shit.
when you DJ'd, what was the first song at Vivint?
My first song, it was a Neptune song actually. I forget what it was. Damn, now that I'm thinking about it, was it Lap Dance? It might have been Lap Dance. I love that damn song. I think it might have been Lap Dance. Yeah.
I'm an outlaw.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Lee Harvey?
I have no
He
idea.
kind of killed it on that one song, and then you never fucking heard him.
But we gotta kind of talk about what Pharrell was saying. And I never let a motherfucker come in my face.
Yo,
Nigga, what?
Yo,
That's what Pharrell said.
But
Hey,
I do
yo,
want to ask you a
Pharrell.
question.
Hey, yo.
But I do want to ask you a question though, bro. Like when you are in these situations, like when you meet Cube or you meet Neo or you meet Killer Mike or you meet these people and you get in these situations, like what are you thinking? Like where's your thoughts at? Like how are you feeling in that moment?
Yeah.
Like I really want to know, like how do you prepare for these moments? Like I want to know both of those questions.
Technology, man. I'm worried about the technology. Killer Mike, Neo, Ice Cube, they're all virtual. It's all so when I zoomed with Killer Mike, or when I zoomed with Neo, it was during that big ass fucking hurricane windstorm that we had, where it was uprooting trees out of Liberty Park and shit.
That shit was fucking nuts. I forgot about that. That was after the earthquake.
Yeah, right after. So right after that, that's what I'm worried about. It's like, yo, am I gonna be able? And I did it from home, so I was like, damn, is my Wi-Fi gonna be up? Am I gonna be good? Wifey's working from home, so do we have enough bandwidth?
Right.
I can't just fucking be like, yo, Neo, let me call you back. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what's going through my mind then. I've grew up on Neo. I mean, Neo was a part of my high school fucking, our high school shit. You know what I mean? So Miss Independent was one of those songs. You know what I mean? Like, we know what he did with Beautiful, right? And that's like, so I didn't have no questions or anything because I just wanted to get to know him, you know what I mean? So my worry at that point was technology. Killer Mike, so originally I called Killer, we had our interview scheduled the first time, and then Killer Mike, he said he left his phone at the gas station, so he had to let me go because it was a thing. So I had to call. I actually talked to Killer Mike twice, and
that's dope.
That was the one I was really nervous about because I really look up to Killer Mike.
Yeah, so you got to come correct with Killer Mike because he's on so many things. It's crazy.
And so I was really nervous about that, but I really don't prepare for shit because these are guys that's already a part of the culture, part of us. It's just natural. Same thing with Cube. Cube was the one I was most nervous for because
I can't imagine.
It's fucking Cube.
That
shit started gangster rap.
The one thing that's dope about Cube and Killer Mike is I feel like they both exude that same confidence, nigga, like black male confidence, like the same shit I would get from like my dad, nigga. Like when you said the dad comparison, like literally, nigga, that's exactly like how I feel about both of them.
Well, you gotta think about these guys, man. Cube is old enough to be your dad.
He is.
You know what I mean? And Killer Mike is old enough to be your dad uncle. You know what I mean? Like,
I think both of you are too.
I almost went there, but I was like, well, he's only 18, Dre. We all could be his father.
We're not that old yet.
I'm 32.
Just taking shots.
And then Corday was the youngest interview that I had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Corday is very much on
that's
our
a sit down. So that's like,
you know what I mean? He was on our wavelength, and that was the first time that I sat with somebody of his stature. And when I say of his stature, I'm talking about twice Grammy nominated. You know what I mean? He has a superstar girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like,
Sokka out there.
Shit's crazy.
yeah, like arguably she's more famous than him. You know what I mean?
I would say so.
Whatever fame is.
Whatever fame is. Yeah.
She would be this generation's Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Serena
you know
Williams.
what I mean?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm talking about like the couple. You know
let's
what I mean?
keep it tennis.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Serena and Drake, Common, whoever she dated in the past.
Yeah.
But that's dope, Dre. Like every time I see that, man, I see you posting somebody. I'm like, yo, that's my boy, man. He's doing his shit.
I was doing the other side of the Beehive, and they called. Justin called you, and you're like, I gotta go to work, man. And I was like, oh, he's probably at the Corday show. And then that fucking interview comes out, and I'm like, oh, that he was working.
Yep. That's
I was
exactly.
like, I don't feel as bad he didn't come.
Dude,
by.
the people below us are going crazy.
Yeah, man. On a Monday.
I doubt they can pick it up on this.
Friday starts early.
Yeah, they must have worked this weekend or something. Like today's the weekend for them or some shit. Like,
but yeah, man, and that's another thing too is that like I don't like to announce those things, man, until they're done.
Yeah.
When I put the interview over the radio, I literally left the depot, and an hour later, or not even an hour later, like 15 minutes later, we were at the station. I'm editing up, I'm putting it up and whatnot, and then once I finally found like cause shit happens, you lose fucking files, shit can happen, and I never want to promise to people something that doesn't come, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, the Corday thing was incredible, man. We had, I wish I could record like the pre-conversation with his road manager Cam, who is also his. The way I just learned this, the way that he moves is all these guys are from Maryland. All these guys are his like dudes from school.
Yeah.
And so it was dope to like one, obviously talk to him, but then two, talk to his homies and literally exchange phone numbers and him tell me that he enjoyed himself. You know what I mean? And he might have not or whatever, but I don't think he would lie about that. You know what I mean?
Why?
Yeah,
He
why?
doesn't have to.
And
Does nobody no good?
nah, so and I honestly like I told Corday, I don't know if you guys heard it, but I told him that I'm pushing for him to come back next year for the All-Star Weekend.
Yeah. Yep.
I think it's a perfect fit.
Yeah.
He's young. He's a hoop. He loves hoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor
You know what I
guy's
mean?
a Wizards fan.
Yeah.
Corday sucks.
Yeah, that was tough. I heard that. I was like, man, I feel bad for Dre and him.
Hey, it's tough being a Blazer fan, but it's.
I mean, you got Damian, so that's cool.
that's the man right there, though.
I feel bad because Dame he's
He
loyal
is
to
too
Portland.
loyal.
He's loyal
like
to the
Corday
soil,
said.
so yeah.
He's too low. I agree. I
too.
feel like he should go somewhere else. And nobody's gonna blame him.
Yeah, at
No,
this
not at
point,
this
He's done his thing.
Yeah,
he's done his thing.
nobody's
He's been
gonna blame
loyal.
him.
He's done his thing.
Unless he goes to the Lakers, then shit gets weird.
No, he's from Oakland though.
I
So
that would be cool.
He said
to go to the
originally
Warriors.
years ago he said he wouldn't go to the Warriors, that he'd either go to the Jazz or the Lakers is what he said.
Yeah, I
if he
remember
ever.
that.
he would be crazy.
Yo,
Him.
and if he gets
Him and
with
Donovan.
Bron, that's my guy right there. So,
Dog, if we
They'd
have-
probably get rid of it. They'd probably get rid of Donovan,
Yo,
bro.
my bad, I love
If
Bron.
for Damian, they'd probably get rid of Donovan.
No, you can't. Those are your two
I think it'd be
backcourt.
like a Conley move.
Yeah,
and
you
It would be
get
great
rid of
backcourt.
Aaron.
It'd be great backcourt, but if you got that decision that you get Dame for Don,
Oh, nigga, that's respectfully.
I like Mitchell.
Respectfully, like
You don't got him coming in, right? Because if you do, like, I'm gonna switch up what I'm about to say.
He's like, I got this job coming up, nigga. I can't say shit.
Yeah, don't say that.
Hey, you're good, bro. You're all right. You can sit out this one of these buttons.
He's like, I work for the Jazz. Which on a side note, what you gonna be doing next year for All-Star Game, and what I need to do to get in a game with you?
Hey, no, that like
Because this is a perfect time for you to start with the Jazz. So like, I'm like, damn.
30 years since it's been here. K ain't even 30 yet.
Yeah.
About that.
Dang.
Five-
Do you remember
four
when
more
they were
years?
here?
Yeah.
Okay,
I talked
don't.
about. I
wasn't even here.
Well, you
so-
were in New York.
I was in New York, so
I talked to
Are you
the.
from New York?
Yeah,
Okay, I got that.
Queens.
vibe.
That's
yeah,
why
yeah,
it's
but-
the LA or
Queens,
the
Yeah, I was
LL
gonna
Cool
say
J.
the vibe, nigga.
but
so I
we
was-
went to high school together, so
I
been here
went
forever
to
now.
I went to All Star Weekend, like the festivities, not the game, none of that other shit.
He said practice, not the game. I
Not
was
the
like,
game,
oh,
practice.
Practice, not the
But like
game.
I was telling the Beehive guys, I remember getting the LA Gear light up touch thing, and like it was.
Dang.
I was 6. You know what I mean? And
That's
my
dope.
brother played there was a 3-on-3 tournament. My brother's 10 years older than me. He was on Inside Stuff with Ahmad Rashad.
Ahmad Rashad.
Hey, Ahmad Rashad, alumni to who? The University of Oregon.
Yep, there you go. But whatever I have to do, whether I'm paying a shitload of money or I'm working it, I'm gonna be there.
Me too.
Doesn't matter.
I gotta be there.
Yeah, I
put
love
down
basketball too much.
So they have a wait list.
Me too. I got on that. shit.
$250 ticket. So me and my wife, we both did it because she loves hoops too.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can sell those tickets and I'm just there. Right. That's the short term goal. Right. That's a little less than a year away. That's a short term goal. I'm there in some capacity doing something.
I know, Dre, you got to be there, man.
I'm pushing, man. I'm pushing for a whole weekend event. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't have something going on every single day that week. You know what I mean?
And it needs to be homegrown.
Yeah.
I don't mind people coming from out of the state to put things on because that's going to happen.
That's always going to happen.
But it needs to be people
you need to have
from
one
here that are doing something.
I know, obviously, because Wade now is involved with the Jazz. I know he was talking about on TNT that he wants to make a big push to, show out to the whole world and the league what Utah can do.
Yeah.
So I wonder what they're going to do on their end.
The fact that they're doing pop-up liquor shops.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a big step here.
Yeah, I don't even think you remember this, but you remember when I went to the arena. Like, I don't know if you remember me telling you this or not, but I knew then that they were going to bring the All-Star game to Utah. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, like, that's on my bucket list to perform at that shit. I was like, nigga, that's why I've been pushing so hard with, like, all the shit that I've been doing, like, with everything. Is because I'm like, nigga, I got to get ready. I got to get ready. I got to get ready. So, like, all these fucking shows, all the like, everything, even, like, pumping the albums out. Like, I'm about to drop my second one. Okay. So, like, I'm, like, that's something that I've been working for, like, for a fucking minute.
Yeah. That Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is going to be crazy. Thursday, there's still games, but there's very few, so a lot of people will be
They're already in town.
Friday's going to be nuts.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday. Then they got
Saturday will be really nuts. Like, that'll be the night.
That'll be
Sunday,
crazy. But Sunday they have the
actual All-Star game.
They have the actual All-Star, but they usually have, like, their last party of the night.
Yeah.
So, like,
there's going to be, I just got, that's a short term. I'm working that in some capacity.
Got to.
Well, I think you guys are starting the podcast at the right time.
Hell
man.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, we just got to be ready so we don't got to get ready.
Exactly.
And
that's the one right there.
And whatever, like I said, man, you should be the priority right now. For anybody that's your friend, anybody that's your supporter, you should be the priority with getting you guys ready for this. I mean, you guys are the number one Utah Jazz blog. Social media posts, like, and you just started this podcast. This is where we need to. You guys need to tell us what you need.
Yeah,
we don't know what you need, right? We don't know the vision. You guys got to tell us. Okay, we need this, or we want to plan to have this. Financially, we have a year. It doesn't take a lot. We could put $20 a week away.
Yeah,
and now we have a booth, or now we have a whatever it is. We have the equipment,
right?
You know what I mean? We just need whatever that is that you guys need during that time. You know what I mean? And then as far as the weekend, we get you performing. Exactly. You know what I mean? If there's a show, we need to keep putting your name out there as somebody that needs to open for somebody like a Corday or whoever comes that weekend or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Nigga, that'd be a fucking honor, nigga.
So that's where we need to be at. And if anybody listens to this and they agree or they disagree, like, regardless, man, we just need to.
If you disagree, fuck you.
I don't know. The culture.
No, you don't. Yeah.
Already. The culture is spoken, nigga.
But I really look forward to All-Star Weekend. I think it's going to be a great weekend.
All eyes on us, man. Like, it's time to.
Yeah.
Like, even down to, like,
gotta do.
TV. I mean, we have. For sure, we're getting to season 3 of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Like, that's another a Bravo. Like, what does that look like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is there going to be a Bravo party during that weekend?
Yeah.
If so, how could we help?
And I heard they really cool ass people.
Yeah, man. Bravo does it right, man. Obviously, it's television, right?
Yeah.
But
I heard they really, like, I only know about one. Well, I heard about one of them, so I can't say they, but I heard about one of them. I heard she's really fucking cool. Yeah.
I have no problem with the cast. Like,
yeah, I heard they're really cool in real life.
So, but that's what I'm saying, man. There's so many different things where we can help each other. There's things that you might have a bigger name than us, but there's things that we can bring that you can't do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we just, I don't know what we don't have to do anything, but I think what I suggest is that we just get behind Will, get behind, what's his name, Dave? Daniel, get Dave, Daniel and Will, get behind these guys, and and see how we can help, how we can contribute. And a lot of that comes from you, though.
Yeah.
We need your guidance.
Yep.
And I know that I don't want to say just a co-host, but I know that it's Daniel's project. It's his baby. So you need to tell him that, like, yo, we got people ready to help. We just need to tell them where to go.
Yep.
We're the soldiers. You guys are the leaders. You guys got to tell us what we need to do.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Even if it's, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Same. Whatever I can do to help.
On any type of production level, you know what I mean, or whatever. We just got to do it and get people hype and get people ready. There's no reason why hourly or whatever people should be checking your guys' podcast for updates on what's going on that weekend.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Even if it's us posting up on the corner and doing live updates or having live fucking interviews or whatever.
Fact. Yeah.
You guys are the representatives of the Utah Jazz and what's going on.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
agree.
You guys want to play this? Y'all been prolonging.
Nigga, I've been looking
Yeah,
down at that motherfucker like, fuck.
My heart been doing shit lately.
So this is
Sebas is always finding a way to get out.
this game. This is a
Yo,
game.
can we know, like,
All right, how the fuck does this shit work, and how strong is that shot?
that's what I want to know.
I have no idea. I just bought this.
Is it like
shock yourself first, nigga. I just want to see how you react.
No.
Yo, is it like what level of shock? Is it like you expected this much on your check, but you didn't get that much type of shot? Is it?
Or is it like
this is the bill? The fuck these y'all niggas
Okay,
order?
so
When DoorDash throws that $18, when DoorDash throws that
Hey,
$18,
DoorDash
we
has
might
been fucking up.
We might need to.
Y'all really holding it up like this?
No, I gotta understand.
Nah, hold it.
No, where do we hold? Do we,
How was that
Yeah.
first?
So push it.
we probably want to pull it this way, right?
Oh man,
Yeah.
I can't do this shit.
Okay, hold on.
Make sure you're on the mic. Make sure you're on the mic.
I feel
Hey,
you,
you know what
nigga.
I just realized is that his cop says OG to go.
Oh, it does.
OG to go.
Hold on, I'm gonna film this just in case I die.
Okay, so what
Keep in mind, I've been
This nigga's
tased
Dre.
before.
This nigga Dre's like, I don't know what happened.
No, I literally just got this
the video of me
thing.
being
So
tased,
this thing
right?
is called the lightning reaction.
I
All
don't know,
right,
bro.
You guys know I'm all about the reactions, right?
Is it gonna
Yeah.
fuck the headphones up?
I do the reaction
Oh, yeah.
videos. Okay,
If it does, it's on
Sebastian,
Trey.
make sure you're on mic. Pull the mic over, all right? Pull it up. There you go.
Nigga,
Okay, so
this nigga's color is going away.
Yeah,
Sebas is sweating.
all right, so the game is it's a lightning game, right? We're gonna
Okay.
wait to see when this turns green, and if you're the last person to push your button when it turns green, you get shocked.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna get shocked already. I know that.
Shit, I'm in my left hand.
Okay.
That's fine.
Explain
So-
it one more time.
All right, so
Hey.
this is gonna turn red, and then
Okay.
we're gonna wait for it to turn green.
What turns red?
The light right here, this white part
Okay,
right
okay.
here.
So the moment it turns green, you got to hit your button.
Yep,
So you don't get shocked.
yep. Make sure you're on the mic, okay?
Waldo, if I die, tell my wife I love her.
Hey, nigga, real shit. If this is too much, you're fucking swapping out with me,
I
nigga.
haven't been shocked by it before. I've never been shocked by this thing before.
You never played this?
I just opened it. This is the first time we're playing it.
Yo, my
All right?
hands already sweaty. So what does that do? What does that do to this?
I don't know.
Me too.
Oh shit! Y'all touching hands? All right,
Yo,
so-
my hands is sweaty. I don't know if that's worse.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
It's like a toaster and water.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like an iron in the tub or some shit.
so here we go. All right, so we got. Remember, you have to be the last person to hit the
gets shot.
buzzer gets shot.
You don't got to be faster than the light. You got to be faster than everybody else.
Yes.
That's okay.
All right. You guys ready for this?
This nigga will.
Yeah.
Ooh, that shit got me. That shit got me.
Nigga, hey, I'm scared.
Bro, y'all might think I'm exaggerating, but I didn't feel that shit in my hand. I felt that shit in my shoulder.
Yeah, nigga.
I thought I was going like this.
Will's too old for this, nigga.
Yo, bro. Hey, all right. So that was the first round.
round
all right?
two. Round
All
two.
right.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
is that-
no,
All right, nigga, we doing two
Come
rounds.
on, come on, Sebastian.
Bro, I already got shocked once. You should come in.
Come on.
Hey, how many rounds
Hey,
we
come
doing,
on.
nigga?
Come on.
All right, come
There's
on,
3
come on.
rounds. It's very easy for you to say, come on, when you haven't been shocked. You get shocked and tell me, come on, afterwards.
All right, I'll double up.
Why did it happen so quick? All right, so
I
here,
saw
here
green. I was like,
Hey, nigga, don't be scared, nigga. Come on, nigga.
he got 2.
Hey,
Look
no,
at that.
come on, nigga.
All right. So make sure you're on the mic, okay?
Okay, here
All
we
right.
go.
So So another thing too is if you push it too soon, you'll get shocked.
That's what I did.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's probably what I did.
Because I was like, damn, he got shocked. It wasn't even green yet.
No, but that's not even right. Too slow, too fast. Gotta do this.
This nigga's scared, Dre. You don't have to do it, nigga. Just because of camera, you sweating, nigga. You actually sweating.
I know, I am, man.
Yo, this nigga tripping.
I'm still going like this, dog. What am I gonna do?
All right, so go ahead, K.
You're not gonna do it?
Get your sticks.
Oh my god, bro!
Come on,
I got
K.
shocked once. I think it's cool for me to stop.
Because you pushed the button too quick.
Oh,
so it don't matter.
SAW. There we go.
Oh, that's
All right,
amazing.
Wallo's doing it. Come on, K. All right,
can't
so remember, if you push it too quick, you're gonna get shocked. You gotta wait for the thing to turn green.
Wait, so you gotta wait for it to turn
I'll do
green?
it. I'll do it.
All right.
That's way too long. Yeah, I press green. That's what I press the button. You got shot too? How'd you get shot? Did you get shot? Did you get shot?
I'm done, nigga.
Did you get shot too?
Wait, it does double time.
I smell iron, nigga.
Yo, how'd you two get shot? Dre, you lied. You didn't read the instructions, yo.
That's just funky.
Nah,
Yeah, that's his fault.
come on, K.
Where'd you buy that?
Amazon, all right?
Yo, don't lie. That's from
We've got it at the same
Wish.com.
time. How's that possible?
Yeah, I thought it was only one person got shot.
I think he's tricking you. I'm
gonna go find out.
Move the
Let me
candle.
find out that
Come on,
Dre.
K.
Let me find out that Dre shit's not properly connected. He said, I'm good.
Come on, K. Get on the sticks.
It's not the worst shock. Is what it is. It's literally that.
Pull the mic to you.
It's not like the strongest thing. Is that it's a shock. It's really just
That I smell, nigga.
yeah. It's really that's a
Here,
shock.
Sebastian.
It went through both
shit.
hands. It went through
you and
both
Will
hands.
double
That's what
down.
was weird.
You and Will double down.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Will.
I already got shot.
I did too.
Nigga, me too, nigga.
Yeah,
Come on.
we got shocked already, man.
It's not that bad. Come on
If
now.
I die.
You haven't been shocked
Yeah,
yet.
I did.
No, you didn't.
All right, here we go.
Half white.
Let me do
Go
it.
ahead. All right, here we go.
Hey, I didn't like that.
Now,
Oh god.
push it.
He's like, gotcha,
Green.
Damn.
Green.
Wonders really got to be on the shit. You got two.
Green.
Nah, man.
Hey, good catch.
Oh man. It got all of us.
Yeah, it got me.
I can't do that. I gotta clear this with my doctor. I can't play this type of shit. I gotta clear this shit with my doctor.
board, nigga.
Yeah, we gotta do something else,
Don't
man.
play, nigga.
Certain things I just don't
I'd
do.
rather do the Ouija board.
Yeah.
Shit's getting wild. I was like, yo, that is one hell of a thing right there. Though I'm not even gonna lie.
All right, guys.
And I bet you that's very little. Like that's not even strong. But
that motherfucker
but
right
I
here,
felt
nigga.
it here. Like I was like,
It's here for some reason. Still.
Shit, nigga.
Anyways.
You guys felt it?
yeah,
Pause.
Yeah.
pause.
Yeah,
For
Dre.
real.
The way you said it, nigga. The way he said you felt
Dre,
it.
you didn't get shocked though, huh?
No,
Yeah.
I did. That last one I did. I promise.
He said, oh, you
He
felt
said,
it?
I promise.
So it
did.
just shocks everyone? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, bro, that's just faulty as fuck, man.
Extreme 3 shock, Dre. There's levels.
Oh, there is?
And you started at the highest.
Oh, my bad.
Yo.
Hey, it's the funnest. You know what I mean? The highest is the funnest. So, guys, I have one more thing I wanted to bring up on the podcast.
Let's
all
do
right?
it.
So, I've been doing this thing called What's That Noise?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I saw that shit.
Son
Is
of a
dope, man.
bitch.
I never get none of them.
And thank you, Wonder. Thank you, Front Desk Sarah, and thank you, Fonzie, for getting me the intro. Right, they did the intro for me.
Yeah.
And it's just another way, you know. I mean, you guys know I'm a fan of the games, right? We have, we did,
Which, by the way,
match 2.
That game, whatever happened, man.
It's coming back.
I need
It's
that
coming
shit.
back. It's coming back. Match 2
Sitting
is
at a-
coming back.
Sitting at a G right now.
Oh, you know what game I'm frustrated about,
don't-
nigga? Is that what's this noise, nigga?
That's what I'm
Yeah, that's
talking
where he's
about.
going.
This nigga,
Yo, that shit really shocked me. He's
Hey,
2
nigga.
minutes back.
Hey, real talk, nigga. I was dead ass sitting there like zoned out, like, damn, nigga, that shit really did fuck me up a little bit.
That shit, it's unexpected.
So
Hope
what's
you got
that?
insurance, nigga.
So what's that noise?
Yeah.
we are.
You don't be crazy. You keep talking. He's like, yo, what about that game? What's that noise? We like, yo, we gotta take him to the doctor. Like, yeah.
Hey, it's hurting.
5 minutes later, nigga.
So we're about to get on what's that noise right now, okay?
Yeah.
So it's been about 24 hours, right?
Okay.
And for those of you that don't know what's that noise, it's essentially you figure out the game. It's a classic game, right? A lot of people play this game where I record a noise and you have to figure out what the noise is. If you get it right, I'll send you $25, right?
Nice.
So this is the current noise right now, and I want to give you guys a chance to kind of figure out what that noise is before we reveal it, and maybe you guys can win it.
You must know some scary ass movie and shit.
I know what it is, nigga.
Oh,
Any guesses?
Any Ford.
I said it was an 88 Chrysler New Yorker in the blocks.
Any Ford after three times driving, nigga. Let's go.
All right, so
There goes any sponsors.
Kay, is that an answer?
no idea,
Oh
man.
shit, no.
What do you think it is?
He said nah.
Play it one more time, please.
Okay, I got you. One more time for what's that noise?
Yeah, let me get
for,
my Shazam outside.
for $25.
Cause this nigga opened that motherfucking bottle all soft and shit. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm hearing locks.
Yeah, I know it's
That's
a
what I hear.
There's gotta be a lock.
You guys are hearing a lock? Lock to the radio station. All right, so Waldo is saying a lock to the radio station, which he's been to several
How
times.
the hell would anybody else know that then?
This is something that everybody will know.
Oh, this is something that
So
everybody
Car,
will know.
nigga.
So his answer is
Oh.
completely not.
Okay, so yeah, the key fob to your car, locking it up and down.
That
shit.
noise when you hit the button, nigga, is. Oh no, it doesn't do that.
$25, man.
Oh, hold the fuck up, nigga.
You guys need to listen to it one more time?
Last time.
Yeah,
I could hear that shit 100 times back.
I'd be the most annoying fucking person to go on to one of these game
Yeah.
shows, nigga. I'd be like, hey, can you run that shit back?
Like, yo, show's over, man. Get the fuck.
Come on, nigga, one more time.
Focus. Someone hitting blocks. I don't fucking know.
This nigga Will. He been a magnet too long. This nigga said he did a pullback,
Will
nigga.
said it's definitely the Glock.
Oh, it's a camera.
You think it's the camera?
That could be it.
What do you guys think?
All right, show me what.
But what's the scary music in the back for? That
just-
eerie music.
That's just a, the game
Oh,
show
that's
music.
just an added shit. Oh, I'm thinking this is
Nigga,
a
I'm
whole
thinking a
thing.
horror
That's the
movie,
weakest
nigga.
link music.
Oh, that's
Play that
easy.
shit one more
That's
time,
easy.
nigga.
That's a 93 Honda. Imagine. You're like, oh, the music in the back is just game show music. Cállate. Just tell us what it is.
Yeah,
Fucking lock. It's a lock, nigga.
I feel like it.
So
Yeah.
final answers. What do you say?
Is lock all right? Like, if I say lock, is that generalized? Like, that's any kind of lock?
Well, you got to be very specific.
I have to be specific?
Yeah, is it
Like a door lock, a car lock.
yeah, what would you say?
Door lock. Thanks, Will. Appreciate you.
Door lock is incorrect.
Fuck.
Backspace on your phone, hitting some keys or something. I don't fucking know what kind of phone that would be, but
What?
I don't fucking know, man. I was with lock, and it's obviously not locked.
This guy said a backspace
you gotta have a sequel.
on a phone?
What's your
Like you're typing something. I don't fucking know.
You gotta have a what's this answer.
I don't know. That shit shocked me. It probably fucked some shit up here. I don't know no more, man.
so that's incorrect.
Okay.
All right. Wonder, it's on you.
I feel like it's a toy gun.
Let's go here, detective. Figure this shit out.
You said a fucking backspace on a
Inspector
phone?
Brothers.
Backspace? Hey, let me hit my
That sounded kind of bad. Look here.
Nope, nothing. I don't hear anything. Fucking backspace on a phone.
Turn
You're
your
gonna talk
audio
shit to
on.
me about a toy gun.
That's what you said.
I mean, I did key, but I was like, hit the backspace. I don't fucking know. man.
Okay.
So what's your final answer?
Toy.
A toy gun. I don't
Yeah, I hear
Toy
playing
gun.
games and shit.
All right. Magna living. I get it. All right. So none of those are correct.
Okay, what is it?
Sebastian, you were the closest, to be honest with you.
What is it? It's a key on your phone? He's
Hold
like,
on.
it's
Hold on.
like, it's not the
Hold on.
back space. It's the space bar.
So here is the noise.
Oh.
Oh, a phone up. How the hell is anybody gonna get that?
Bitch. Kay's never even used one of those.
Oh yeah, I've used those. I think my grandparents had a rotary, nigga.
So the final answer was actually me picking up and putting down a telephone. That's all it was.
Shit.
This is some bullshit.
Again, who the fuck picks that shit up that slow? You're able to hear every gear on that motherfucker.
Hello.
So that was what's that noise? I haven't checked Instagram recently to find out if anybody guessed right.
Ain't nobody getting that.
I'm always in a rush, nigga. You gotta start ripping whatever the fuck you doing, nigga.
Yeah, that one's
if you're
tough.
opening a door, nigga, just pull that bitch open like that. I'll know exactly what it is.
If you could do a soundbite of Sebas getting shocked the first time on what's that, I won't guess, but I want to see what people think it is.
No, for real.
Somebody getting shot.
My arm.
I felt it in my shoulder.
Yeah, like, is that Karate Kid, nigga?
Well, man,
shit.
man, I appreciate you guys coming through, man. This was a fun pod. I'm glad that this came together, even though nobody in this room knew that you guys were coming.
Yeah, no.
That shit was dope. Shout out to you, bro, for getting it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dre.
Tha Dawg, you mentioned the new album. You want to tell anybody when we can expect this album, or where can we follow you to find out when we're getting this album?
April. It's gonna come out in April.
Nice.
Yeah, still yet to decide on exactly what day, but it's 100% for sure coming out April. Let's go.
You can say how many tracks? You can say how many tracks you working on?
I'm trying to decide if I want to keep there's 9 tracks and then like an interlude and a skit.
Nice.
But I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it at 9 or if I want to shorten it down to 7. So I'm still trying to decide. I just want to make sure that what I put out is the best thing I can put out, like you were talking about.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Instead of having some big ass playlist. I don't want to. It's not that I think anything's a filler, but I'm like also like, is this a vibe I want to save for the next thing? So,
correct.
So that's where I'm at with it. But I'm really excited about it, and I listened back to it last week, and I was telling you about it. Like that shit had me like choked up because I was like, fuck. Like going back to that All-Star game, my whole goal with that, because my dad, he used to work at Vivint, and so that's like another reason why. For me, it was super important. That's why it's so dope. It's to know that like he and I would clean Broadway, and then also he was at Vivint and shit, which is really cool. But I really wanted to do that as kind of like a finale to like what I've been working on. So like my ultimate goal is, and I'm like speaking this shit out now, but my goal was to have 3 albums out by the time that All-Star game rolls around. So that way I know like, nigga, I've put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm owed anything, but I know that I've put in the work. I've been consistent. I showed people love. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I try to put other artists in a situation where they'll be successful. And so that's just been the whole going, just to know that things are kind of leading up to where they have. And I talk on it a little bit in the album. But it's just dope. Yeah, it had me a little choked up because it was it's just something that I've been working on since K, and it's like life after K. It's kind of what I wish I would have named it.
Like that's dope though. Like the concept.
Appreciate it, bro.
I love it, bro. So socials?
Yeah, so you can find me on you can find me anywhere at Tha Dawg. It's just KTHADAWG.
Tha Dawg.
What about you?
Yeah, what the fuck
What do you mean?
are you doing?
Yo, don't disrespect me, dog. I was just about to say something nice about you, but we'll skip your ass.
White guy always got to shoot some shit. Losing my sponsors.
And they're out the door.
Sponsors are gone.
You're saying where to find me?
Yeah, if you want people.
I don't want nobody to find me, man.
Right.
What I will say though, what I was gonna say though about everybody here. So with Wonder Man, I'm really proud of everything that he's doing. 60+ episodes in on his podcast.
I love it.
Now
man.
you're doing this thing with your boy. I know I'm gonna see you at the Jazz game somehow, or at the All-Star game next year. Coming up 2023. I know somehow, some way you're gonna make it. You obviously, Dre, man. At this point, I know you half my life, bro. And from the moment I met you to now, bro, always been that same solid dude, nice, hardworking, and always trying to give everybody a hand, bro. So keep doing you. You already got the formula. That's what I love about you. Everything that you've done that's got you here, that's what's gonna get you to that next level. And with K, obviously, I just met you in person, but we've messaged, bro. And it's crazy perspective with people because since I don't know you on a personal level, I just see an artist when I see you. Is if I just met somebody that's huge. So, and I've written you before and I've told you, like, this is what the city needs. We need somebody like you to represent. And no disrespect, no disrespect to anybody else doing music, but I've told you before, I was like, yo, if there's some dude that I feel that can put the lake on the map, it's you.
Damn.
So I'm like, keep doing your thing, bro.
I appreciate that
Push
sincerely,
that,
bro. Thank you.
Real talk.
I don't even know how to follow that.
And that's
Yeah,
that,
bro.
man.
I don't even know what to
And that's
yeah,
that. Keep
that means a lot to
making
me.
jokes and shit.
I feel like
keep being that funny guy.
no, Sebastian, I really want you more on podcast, man. I'm inviting you to.
I like doing the podcast thing. Whatever you guys need help with, let me know, man. I'm down to help. More than anything, I would, like you said, I just want everybody winning. I'm that same type of person, and yeah, I was born in New York, but I've been here more than half my life. So at this point, Salt Lake is home. So I just wanted to just win in all aspects.
So there's a dude with Rock Nation. If you follow like Rockefeller or Rock Nation, the guy's name is Gabby. And that's like Sebastian doesn't want to be
I don't need to
all
be
the
on the
time in front of a camera or
Limelight,
even talking. He's a great fucking talker though, and sometimes I wish he shut the fuck up. But that, like, I mean, Sebastian's always been solid. Dre, you've always been solid. Kay, I've known you for a year now, right? And I have a lot of confidence in what you can do and what you're going to do. And I mean, we've talked, you know, off of podcast stuff, just regular talk, and you know I'm a fan. I mean, I will bust your ass on the court, but aside from that, like,
hey, zoom in on me.
I got you.
Zoom in on me.
I've got you no matter what, right? Like, so if you ever need something from me, as far as what I'm doing, like, I appreciate you guys always supporting. My plan this year is just to grow, stay as consistent as I can. It just so happened to be that today I'm on guest on 2 podcasts. I'm co-hosting the Jazz Nation podcast. Mine will come out Wednesday. I don't know when this comes out. I'm assuming this week, but I'm going to keep pushing that because my plan is this is what I want. I love my job, right? Like, it's cool. That's not what I want.
It's a cool
want to
gig.
be doing something like this consistently, be able to lay a foundation for people that are coming behind me, something similar to what you've done. But yeah, Will Wonder Pod on Instagram, DJ Will Wonder on Twitter, Jazz Nation podcast. You can get that everywhere right now. We're going to be doing these interviews with again, Jazz players, former Jazz employees, current Jazz employees. So just stay tuned for that. And then, I mean, after that, I don't want to speak too much about what I want to do and what I'm planning on doing because I want to make sure I get it done.
Yep.
I love that.
I appreciate all you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
Everybody.
Make sure you follow everybody here at in the podcast right now. I so heartedly believe that you guys just got to tell us where we are. You know what I mean? Like, Kay, you need to tell us what you need help with.
Exactly.
Will, tell us what you need help with. And then we just fucking rally and we get it done. I mean, that's where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Let's rally and get shit done. I appreciate you guys, man. These brothers at this table, man. I can't say enough, man. Waldo, I appreciate you 100%.
Thank you, man.
I don't know why you wearing the Chicago.
Well, that shit is hard as fuck, though. I fuck with that.
Hey, yo. On 3, everybody say on 3.
American Eagle.
Chicago.
So this girl gave it to him.
That shit is hard. Yeah, that shit is dope as fuck.
You look like a sexy teddy bear.
Damn.
Ted. Hey, you look like
If Canelo was a teddy bear,
you
right?
remember,
The movie Ted, nigga.
Hey, you remember the Graham? What was it? Graham teddy bears?
Yeah,
Or
Teddy Grahams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like a Teddy Graham.
Relax, nigga.
Yo, you wild.
Pause.
Hey, those motherfuckers are good. Pause.
Yeah, for real.
Animal crackers in my soup. At DreRawka, DreRawka, allrock.com. And man, I appreciate you guys.
That's what's up.
Blessings.
Always gotta shoot some shit. Oh shit, man.
Shit.